So I've done a news report on this before, just about how emotional support animals have kind of gotten out of hand. They're just they're not the puppy or the kitten that they used to be. Things have evolved from peacocks to pigs to snakes. You know, I figure an emotional support animal would be something like a pet, something you can pet. Granted, yes, you can pet a peacock and you can even pet a snake. But why on earth would you have a pet that would be kind of sketchy to pet? That's where Wally, a 4.5 foot long emotional support alligator, yes, an emotional support alligator with razor, much better, sharp teeth. What are people thinking? What are you supposed to snuggle up with an alligator and be like, oh, I feel so much better now, and then the thing goes, takes off, and you're like Mike Tyson. That's just too sketchy for my taste. But anyways, Wally belongs to Joey Henney. He was host of the Joey Henney Outdoors, a hunting and fishing show that ran from 1989 until 2000 on ESPN Outdoors and Fox and other outlets. Henney recently took Wally, the emotional support alligator, to Glatfelter Community Center at the Village at Sprinkle Drive, an assisted living development in York, Pennsylvania. You know, where they have a lot of gators, unlike Florida. So he took him there and told his gator, he basically told everybody that his gator's never bitten anybody. I guess that makes it okay, right? So to one up it, he even said that the alligator's afraid of cats. I guess that's okay as long as you're a cat. But if you're a dog, well, he's most likely going to eat it. If you smell like food, he'll most likely eat you too. But you're safe if you're a cat. One woman who was there went and told him, I'm afraid of snakes, but that thing's got a lot of teeth. And she proceeded to pet Wally. No, thank you. Henny said to her that Wally is just like a dog. Makes me scratched on the head. Just don't go underneath the jaw. Even getting anywhere near the head, once again, would be a little too sketchy for me. Getting anywhere near this region, too much. Too much. Henny said that he rescued Wally about 3 years ago after a friend had let him know that there were a bunch of alligators that were kind of going through. They were all going to be killed, but he saved Wally. Wally was just a pup, about 14 months old and about 1.5 feet long. First, he was afraid of everything, but after a few months, Wally began to become domesticated. He was like a little puppy dog, Henny said. He'd follow us around the house. Truth be told, in my opinion, he followed you around the house because he was hungry. He wanted to eat your ankles. Just a thought. Why? The thing eats people. And you're saying he's like a puppy? He follows us around the house. He wants to eat you. Think about it. So Henny still says that Wally is still a wild animal and you still have to be careful around him, but he has become part of the household. What is wrong with people these days? Luckily, Wally shares his home with another alligator, Scrappy. Scrappy lives in a 300-gallon pond that Henny has built in his living room. A 300-gallon pond in your living room? It's just weird. Apparently, Wally loves to watch TV and lay down on the couch or his bed, and his diet includes frozen rats and chicken. He says they're not for everyone, but what can I say? I'm not normal. On that note, that's very true. Normal people have cats and dogs. Abnormal people have gators, peacocks, an emotional support pig, or an emotional support snake. Or even rats. I get it. Rats are friendly, but rats can still bite and you can still get a disease from a rat. So tell me again, why would I want those? Granted, yes, a dog can still bite you, and so can a cat. And sometimes you just want to punt a cat like a football. I don't. I like cats. I think they taste great. A little gamey, but you just mix it up just right. It's all in how you dress them. That's all. Dog, it's a little different. Yes, I'm kidding. I've never had a cat. Well, I take it back. I've had a cat. My cat's name was Bubba. I've talked about her before. Yes, Bubba was a girl. That was before I recognized the the lack of dangle on a cat, and I just named the cat after my nickname. And then I found out later Bubba was a girl. The name stuck. I didn't care. But we digress. Bubba was not my emotional support animal. I have a dog now. Still not my emotional support animal. My kids, I think it kind of is. I don't think they can function sometimes without holding the dog. My dog, I don't think can function sometimes because of the kids not being able to function. For a while there, I didn't even think the dog could walk. Weird. Because they would just carry it around. Anyways, if you could have an emotional support animal, what would it be? And please don't say dog or cat. I mean, I guess you could. But if you could have just like anything, what would it be? I would love to know. If you say alligator, you're nuts. You're not right. You're as bad as Henny. Just saying. Even he's admitted that. So, on that note, in the comments below, go ahead and tell me what your emotional support animal would be or could be if you could. Mine would be a bear. A brown grizzly bear. Big one. But I'd have its claws removed and its teeth filed down. So if it bit you, it would be more like it would be gumming you. That would be safe. I think. Probably not. But give me a thumb up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share because sharing is caring. And in the description below, I'm actually going to leave a link so you can see just how precious Wally is. Just wrong. All right, on that note, we'll see you later. Bye.